A very good morning and welcome to the session on India Stack. I am Neelam Jha, ex-Chief Manager, Faculty, Central Bank of India. India Stack is the name used to describe a collection of disparate technology products and frameworks. In simple words, it is a collection of open APIs, that is, application programming interfaces and digital public goods that aim to facilitate identity, data and payment services on a large scale. See, at the core of the India Stack lies the vision of treating the digital infrastructure as a public good, fostering the digital, financial and social inclusion for all sections of society. This opens up new avenues for borrowers and lenders as far as securing access is concerned, and also helps in enabling the last mile delivery among fintechs. I feel that the establishment and growth of the India Stack has been key to the diffusion of digitalization across the country. Gone are the days of chutte nahi hai or the shopkeepers giving us toffees for change. Nowadays, almost every vendor has a QR code, right? India Stack brings together three overlapping and integrated layers of India's digital infrastructure, namely identity, payments and data. Let's understand these layers one by one. Firstly, the identity layer. It consists of Aadhaar, DigiLocker, GSTM and Udyam. Taking them one by one, first is the Aadhaar. A 12-digit unique identification number issued by Unique Identification Authority of India, that is UIDAI, that is linked to our biometric and demographic details. So, basically, the foundation of India Stack is a set of digital identity products centered around Aadhaar, and it enables a secure and versatile digital IDs that can be used to quickly authenticate a user's identity. Then comes the DigiLocker. It is a public utility provided to Aadhaar holders by the Government of India and was launched in the year 2015 and is being operated by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is MeitY. The service of DigiLocker allows an Aadhaar holder to sign in using a one-time password sent to the mobile number used to enroll on Aadhaar. Once inside the DigiLocker, the user gets a number of digitally signed, legally valid electronic documents issued to him or her. There are numerous institutions signed up as document issuers on DigiLocker, and many are integrated with DigiLocker as requesters who can verify the user document with consent. The third in the identity series is GSTM. It is a unique 15-digit identifier assigned to businesses and individuals who are registered under the GST regime in India. It is used to track and manage the tax liabilities and compliance of registered taxpayers under the GST system. It was launched in the year 2017 and is operated by the GSTN, that is the Goods and Services Tax Network. And then comes the Udyam registration portal for MSMEs in India, which makes it easier for MSMEs to access the government schemes and benefits. It was launched in 2020 and is operated by the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Now comes the payment layer. It consists of UPI and BBPS. UPI, the Unified Payments Interface, it is an instant real-time payment system launched in 2016 and is operated by the National Payments Corporation of India, that is NPCI. In plain words, we can call UPI as India's homegrown real-time mobile payment system with swift interoperability between money custodians, payment rails, and front-end payment applications. In August this year, the total number of transactions surpassed the 10 billion mark and the transaction volume was at 15.76 lakh crore rupees. Stupendous growth, right? UPI has revolutionized the digital payments and is poised to have a significant impact on the rest of the world too. Now comes the BBPS, the Bharat Bill Payment System. It is an integrated bill payment system providing a centralized platform for the payment of telephone bills, utility bills, etc. It was launched in 2016 and is operated again by NPCI, that is National Payments Corporation of India. So, after discussing the identity and payment layers, let's now focus on the data layer. It consists of data empowerment and protection architecture based account aggregator. It was launched in 2021 and is regulated by Reserve Bank of India, and its technology standards are owned by RBIT, that is Reserve Bank Information Technology Private Limited. So, what is an account aggregator? Basically, it is a consent-based data sharing system which enables consented access and sharing of a person's digital financial information in a secure manner among financial institutions regulated by financial sector regulators like RBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, that is IRDAI, Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, that is PFRDA, etc. The account aggregator framework is a pioneering step which helps in reducing the information barriers between institutions and individuals by allowing the consumers to manage all consent agreements in one place. Institutions now have access to granular financial data, allowing for efficient allocation of credit. So collectively, these services have allowed customers to avail credit through digital lenders without having to go through long wait times and multi-pronged verification processes. Plus, it enables credit delivery system based on cash flows rather than relying on collateral-based lending. This approach helps to support entrepreneurship and nurtures SMEs by offering easier access to credit and other financial services. As you can see, that the India Stack is widening access to financial services in our economy where retail transactions had a sort of cash-biased bias. The digital card, how it does it? See, the way is that the digital ID card dramatically lowers the cost of confirming people's identities. The open access software standards facilitate digital payments between banks, fintech firms, and digital wallets. Following the huge domestic success, the India Stack is also gaining international recognition and acceptance, and there are many countries which allow Indians to access UPI services abroad without relying on an Indian phone number. Facilitated by the India Stack, the expansion of digital payments has turned out to be an important driver of economic development in India and has helped stabilize incomes in rural areas and boost sales for firms in the informal sector, and most importantly is acting as a catalyst for financial and social inclusion. Using these standards, various participants in the credit ecosystem can seamlessly connect with one another without needing to build specific APIs and infrastructure. So, India's Stack is all about empowering businesses and consumers, a sort of left-hand, right-hand winning combination. On that high note, we close our session today. Thank you all.